Hello and welcome back. I just woke up and saw the good news and I'm super excited to share it with you. So overnight, well overnight for me, there was a massive movement in the British pound dollar in exactly the direction that we predicted. And as you can see here at the bottom, our trade closed at a take profit and we earned 39 and $62 real dollars on the Forex market with this one single trade. So let's quickly have a look at how it exactly played out. I'm just going to take this trade and drag it onto the chart. As you can see, it's now being placed on the chart for me. So now if I change these to bars and I zoom in a bit, we can see that's our trade over there. So what exactly happened? This red line indicates where we entered. So we didn't know any of this. So when we conducted our trade, and the price did come up a bit closer to the moving average again. It bounced off the moving average and went straight down. And as you can remember, the way we set out take profit was just above this strong support line at about 1.56500. Yes, strong support line. And because the price had a potential to be uncertain around that level and jump back from it, so we set out take profit at a conservative 1.56650, so 5 pips above that line. And as you can see, that's exactly what happened. The price was very uncertain around this line, just as it was back here in the previous days. This line was quite a strong support line, so the price did exhibit some uncertainty around this area, even though it did eventually bounce up and then down. So we could have earned potentially more profit if we set out take profit here. In this particular case, we did exactly the right thing by setting the take profit just above that area, because there was no guarantee that the price wouldn't go straight back up. And moreover, imagine sitting in a trade and if your take profit set over here somewhere and seeing all of this and seeing the price go back against you. That's a strongly negative psychological experience when you see this going back up. And that's psychology, something we'll talk about at a different time. But in any case, never beat yourself up if you didn't take the whole movement. In this case, we got what we were aiming for, and that is perfect. So there you go. That's a good real example of how to trade the moving average on the Forex market. And just before we finish up today, I wanted to say that a good rule of thumb is to look at the moving average as a moving support or resistance line. So usually your support or resistance lines are horizontal and they're static. However, the moving average can be regarded as a moving type of resistance or support line. So in this case, as soon as the price went through the moving average, it went down, and then the price went back up, tried to test the moving average, which in this case became the resistance line. It couldn't go through, and then tried to test it again, couldn't go through, then went straight down. We got our profit, and that was the end of this trade. So have a look at the moving average in that new fashion, and if you find the kind of right period of the moving average for your chart, then you can actually have quite successful trades through this method. Actually very successful trades if you do the analysis properly. Thanks for your attention, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Until then, happy trading.